Ah, the smell of hickory smoke drifting down a Cary street, where a new barbecue joint just fired up its smoker. Also, the world's biggest soccer tournament just decided Wake County's home for the next 4 years. And there's a high school kid turning wood and a chisel into an actual business, while everyone else worries about AI. Hey, I'm glad you're back with me. Let's get into it, Wake County. Don't forget, stick around. I got your dad joke for you at the end. So, if you've been craving some serious barbecue in downtown Cary, I got news. Lawrence Barbecue just opened. And the pitmaster behind it? Perfect name. Jake Wood. That name means something if you know about good barbecue. Raleigh Magazine says Lawrence Barbecue is now slinging smoked meats right in the heart of downtown Cary. And they've rounded up 4 more must-try spots popping up around Wake County, too. So, yeah, our local food scene's not slowing down. And here's what I love about this. Downtown Cary keeps getting more interesting. You've got this mix of old school pit smoking and that new energy, and it's turning Cary into a place where you actually want to hang out, not just drive through. That's the kind of thing that makes a town feel alive. You know, I might just have to swing by and see what Jake's smoking, because if the name's on it, it's gotta be good. Okay, this next one, though. Picture Wake Med Soccer Park packed with fans, flags from a dozen countries flying, cheering in different languages. That international tournament energy you can feel from the parking lot. And that's what we're getting for 4 more years. The soccer tournament, TST, the biggest 7-on-7 soccer competition, football for some of you, just signed a deal to stay in Cary through 2029. ABC 11 says the state kicked in millions to make it happen, and it's expected to pour tens of millions of dollars right back into our local Wake County economy every single year. I mean, think about that for a second. Cary. You know, our Cary with that new barbecue place. It's the home base for a massive global soccer football event. Hotels full, restaurants packed, local businesses getting a boost, and kids watching world-class athletes play right here in our own backyard. You know, that's why I do this podcast, by the way. Your morning sets the tone for your whole day. And why not start it with evidence that good things do happen, that our community's on the map for the right reasons? 4 more summers of that. I mean, wow, that's cool. Or it's going to be hot. You know what I mean. And speaking of community resources coming back strong, if you've been missing the West Regional Library, good news, it's back. ABC 11 says this is one of the busiest libraries in Wake County, and after months and months and months of renovations, they've reopened, and the upgrades make the whole space more comfortable and tech-friendly. Libraries are one of those things we forget about, but we love them while we use them. Free books, free internet, free quiet space to just exist. You know, might be worth checking out again. Get that? Checking out? And maybe you'll finally finish that book you started last spring. All right, one more before I let you go, and this one's cool. Imagine a teenager, high school senior, Wakefield High, sitting in his workshop with wood shavings piling up at his feet, carefully carving something by hand while everyone around him is talking about ChatGPT or some other AI thing. He's not worried because he's already building a business. Nick Johnson is turning his wood carving skills into something real. I hope he doesn't nick himself. WRAL says he started with Boy Scouts, kept practicing, got good at it, built a social media following, and now he's thinking, this could be his path. Hands-on craft work in a world that's going digital. You know, I kind of love this. While everyone's freaking out about AI, this kid's like, cool, I'll just make beautiful things with my hands. That's confidence. That's creativity. That's a young person figuring out the world doesn't need yet another coder. It needs people who can make stuff that matters. Keep an eye on Nick. Something tells me he's going to be heading places and we're going to be hearing more about him. All right, that dad joke I promised you, hold on. It's coming up in a second. Links to all these stories, if you want more information, are in the show description. And hey, if you want daily good news delivered to your inbox, head over to tapyournews.com, sign up for the email list. It's fast, it's free, it's the better way to start your day. It's sure better than doom scrolling, that's for darn sure. Be sure to follow the podcast on whatever platform you're listening on right now. Just look at your phone, look at your computer. What are you listening on? You can follow it there. And while you're there, leave me a 5-star review. It helps to make my day better. All right, before I let you go, here's your dad joke. I got a friend who's writing a book about glue, but he's stuck on the first chapter. Did you see that coming? I'll see you tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.